All right, everyone. Today we have Chipotle. If you know me, you know that is my all-time favorite restaurant. And we're looking for 4 rounds of our movements today. We're going to do 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds of recovery. So you can set up your interval timer to match that. We've got 5 movements in today's workout. We're working with a power lunge on the right side crunch on the right side, a power lunge on the left side crunch on the left side, and we're going to wrap up the round with a push-up to plank rotation. So goal here is to make sure you're moving consistently through those 45 seconds of work and really hoping that those 15 seconds of recovery go by as slowly as possible. All right, let's jump on in. All right, moving into our first movement, we've got our power lunge on the right side. So that right leg is going to stay forward, really keeping that right heel planted firmly into the ground. And we're essentially working our way into that reverse lunge, letting that back knee drop towards the ground. And remember that left foot reaching back is really just for balance. A little bit of added bonus here as we bring that knee forward and up on that left side, working a little bit of that stability on that right leg. So really helpful tip here is to keep your right glute squeezed as tight as you can, especially as you come out of that low position and you bring that left knee up, because that's going to help add a lot of stability there. So the more weight we can keep in that right heel, the more tension we'll keep out of those knees and hit those muscles where we want them. All right, gonna give those legs a little bit of a rest here. We're on our back. We're working into a side crunch, but just onto the right side here. So we're crunching up, tucking that chin, and we're keeping that lower back really flat and pressed firmly into the ground there. So what we're doing here is keeping those arms straight out to your side, and we're essentially swiveling to that right side, right towards that right heel with that right arm. And so that's going to prioritize those abdominals, and then as you start to reach towards that right heel, we're prioritizing those obliques. So that's that little fold into those obliques we're looking for. So you should feel that tension right on that right side. So 45 seconds here, and then we'll get ready for the next one. All right, we are back onto your feet. This time we're going to even you out, working that left leg. So that left heel is pressed firmly into the ground, really keeping that tension pressed into that left heel, and we're reaching back with that right foot, and again, dropping that right knee towards the ground. You can always control or adjust the depth that you're going. If it's a little too challenging to get all the way to the ground with that back knee, you don't necessarily have to go quite as low. So same premise here, we're reaching through with that right knee, coming up into that 90 degrees with that right leg. And our goal here again is working into that stability, so we want to squeeze the left glute super tight to help stabilize you as you work through that, and we'll work into those power lunges.
So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken.
All right, we are down to the ground again on your back. This time we're working that left side, working into that side crunch. So same setup here, lower back nice and flat, really pushing that lower back into the ground. Tuck that chin and crunch up. So we're essentially holding that crunch position the whole time as we reach our left arm towards that left heel. So again, hitting into that left side oblique, working through that range of motion on that left side. If you do get any kind of strain or tension in your neck, you can always tuck your hands back behind your head to support the head, keeping your elbows wide and still keeping with that same movement pattern. Even though your hand may not get to your heel, that's okay. We're still working that side crunch with a little bit of head support there too. All right, this time we're flipping on over onto your hands and toes. So we're gonna work into some push-ups and we're adding in a plank rotation here. So we rotate onto the sides of the feet and reach one hand up towards the ceiling as we rotate. Our goal here with the push-up, if you can go from your toes, that's great, but you can also do these from the knees. But either way, we're keeping your abs nice and tight, keeping that tailbone tucked, trying to go as low as you can into that push-up. And then as we come up to the top, we rotate to the sides of the feet, rotate our torso and arm up towards the ceiling. Again, here we can go from the knees and then we go up to the toes and rotate around. And then we go back to the knees for that push-up, into that push-up here, up on the toes and rotate around. All right, so that concludes one round. Again, we're looking for a total of 4 rounds here, so try to keep that nice steady pace through those working sets and take advantage of those 15 seconds in between each movement to catch your breath. Post a little sweaty selfie in the comments section of the workout and we'll see you in the next one.